Chapter 2, Bird's Eye View, Looking More Closely at Animals, Part 2.
Activity 8. Play a game with your class naming as many animals as you can. One student began the game saying, I went to the zoo and I saw an aardvark. The next student extended the story saying, I went to the zoo and I saw an aardvark and a cat. The third student say, I went to the zoo and I saw an aardvark, a cat and a peacock. The game continues with each student adding to the list. If one student forgets an animal, the other student can help. Now, this is a very simple game we will definitely play in our interactive session. Work together as a class to make the longest possible animal sentence. How many animals did you have in your longest sentence? We'll do it in the interactive session and then you people write it in the blank. Moving ahead, activity 9, The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a big, strong lion was asleep. Suddenly, a little mouse ran right over his back. The lion woke up with a roar and grabbed the mouse. He was so hungry that he was ready to bite the mouse in half. Oh, please, please don't bite me, said the little mouse. I am sorry I woke you. Please let me go. So, this is a very common story that we have heard in our childhood, that a lion was at a sleep and a mouse was running all over his back, and the lion woke up and he was about to eat, and he said, oh, please don't eat me. And the little mouse said, the lion said, why should I let you go? He said, I cannot let you go, I'll eat you. The mouse replied, if you do, someday when you need help, I will help you. So when mouse said, if you'll allow me to go, if you'll not eat me, I'll be at I'll be a helpful person to you when you really need a help. A lion was very big and strong. He thought the idea that the little mouse could help him was so funny that he laughed out loudly. So, when he listened to what this little mouse said, he found that entire matter to be funny, and he started laughing out loudly. The mouse said, you laugh, but I am strong too. Someday I may show you. But Mouse was very confident that whatever he was saying, that he is small but he is of use to him. He said, I may help you. You laugh even though if you finding it entire matter to be very funny, but I know that I am helpful to you someday when you would need it. The lion did not believe it, but the laughing stopped his angry feeling, and so he let the mouse go. So when though lion did not believe him, but this entire conversation that a little mouse would be of helpful to him sufficed and subsided the entire feeling of a lion, and he allowed the small little mouse and rat to go away. He was not angry anymore. So he let the mouse go. Sometime later, some hunter caught the lion in a trap. A trap was made up of strong rope. The lion was very strong, but he could not break the strong ropes. He began to feel afraid. Afraid. He was so afraid that he could not act. He started to cry. So one day, what happened? The hunters came and they caught this lion in the trap was made up of strong ropes. Though he was a big, huge and strong, he was not able to break those ropes, and with this entire feeling of helplessness, he could not act also. He was very afraid and he started to cry. Just then the little mouse came to him. The mouse was not afraid. He jumped up on the lion's back and began to bite the ropes. He could hear the hunter coming, but he bit and bit until the rope broke. Suddenly the lion was free. See, this little mouse, he is little in nature, he is small in nature, but he is helpful to the huge, gigantic and powerful lion. The ropes which was not lion was not able to break, the rat was able to bite it and break it, and he freed the lion from the hunter's what we call it, trap. Okay, so this is the entire story in activity 9, the lion and the mouse. We all know what is the moral of the story. The moral of the story is it's not only the physical strength and physical appearances which make people understand about the strength of an individual. Strength can be defined and understood in various ways. Let's see what is there in activity 10. The lion and the mouse and the rope are all strong, but they are all different. There is some amount of strength in lion, in rat, or in mouse, and also in the rope, but all the strengths are different. All the strongness is different. Use this idea to explain what the word strong really mean. In your explanation, discuss the different kind of strength with each that each have. Now over here in activity 10, the space that they have given over here in the box, they want use us to understand the word strength. They want us to understand the word strong, what strong really means, and what strength, what kind of strength each one is having, what kind of strongness each one is having. They want us to write it over here, my own idea of being strong, my own idea of being, of the word strong, of the word strength, to what things I considered as a strength and to what things I considered, or an individual I considered as a strong. So I will be sending you in the PDF my idea of strength and being strong over here. You feel free to write your own, or you can write it from the PDF that I will be sending. Over here we are completing the chapter unit 2, and the bird's eye view, looking more closely at animals. And if you have any questions and queries, we will be solving it in our interactive session, and for sure we will be playing activity 8 of zoo, taking names of various animals in our interactive session. Okay, thank you.